Hi there everyone, thank you so much for coming to my channel today for your reading, Who is Your Soulmate? Let's get down to the nitty-gritty and see if we can work this out for you guys. I know you'll have some questions like, what are they like? Do I already know them? When will I meet them? This is a reminder that it's a general reading, so we will try to get as much detail as we possibly can for you. Also, for those of you who are not aware of this style of reading, this is a pick a card reading. So the one here on the left is group number 1, group number 2 and group number 3, and the readings for these groups will be in the description box on the side for you to just jump forward to once you have resonated with and chosen your card. So this is for group number 1. Which has a green stone. That's not the name of that stone, by the way. And this is group number 2. This reflective stone. And group number 3. There we go, with a blue stone. Alright, so I will give you some time now. You can pause the video if you like and spend some time with these cards and see which one resonates mostly with you. So you can either use a number to help you, so the 1, 2 or 3, the colour of the stone, the type of the stone or the imagery, and I will see you over at your reading. Hi there group number 1, here is your reading. So you guys have chosen the green stone and the card called Realms, which is really interesting. This is a card that represents a different realm to here. It could be the subconscious realm, it could be completely another realm of life. It indicates if you have ever had a feeling of being very transfixed or really interested in a particularly different period of time or a place. It's kind of indicating that you may have had a past life there. So because of that, I would say that I think your soulmate may have you and him may have, or he, she, doesn't really matter what sex it is actually. You two have definitely done a life together previously. You certainly know each other from another realm. So let's dive in and see what else we can get from this. Okay. We have the King of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. All right, so the King of Swords is, this person has a very strong grasp of language. So he, she is very articulate. Quite a precision thinker and very tells the truth, like just tells the truth, group 1. That has pros and cons because they're quite often so truthful that they're not necessarily aware of how they might be hurting somebody's feelings. However, you can definitely, trust what they're saying is their truth. So yeah, also I feel like there's quite a determined character coming through for you guys. Yep. Especially with this card here, the 6 of Pentacles. I'm feeling like quite a regal energy coming through. So they might have quite a lot of influence in society or amongst their peers, or could be a business owner for some of you guys that have, and this person employs people, or for others it could be just that they are quite wealthy. This is a Pentacles card, or again it could also be just the fact that they are a very fair person, so someone who's aware of cause and effect and tries to be very fair. What goes around comes around kind of feeling. I think they're really quite aware of that. So that is usually in contradiction to being real swords in their head, like really like sharp speakers and just the truth and facts only and quite ruthless sometimes. It sounds like he's mature enough to know that there is an effect, there is a cause and effect going on here. So that's interesting. This here is the 10 of Cups. So this is absolute fulfillment with your emotions and satisfaction with family, a commitment. He's definitely, or your soulmate, I'm just going to stop saying he, I'm sorry. I'm just with this sword energy sitting right here. It really does feel like a masculine energy. However, your soulmate is really, really looking forward to having a long, fruitful commitment with you and looking to the future. So a long-term experience this person is looking to have with you. She, may not already know you. I feel like for some of you, your soulmate is being drawn to this prospect or this concept, or this is a deep knowing within them that they are going to have this experience in this incarnation, and they might still be looking for that for some of you. I feel like some of you may have met this person already, but for others you have not yet. I feel like this person is going on a bit of a journey. So let's just see, get some clarification cards. So we have the Wheel of Fortune here and a delay and feeling trapped. Well, this is change, and it's definitely a fate feeling going on here. So there's happiness, karmic cycles, luck is on your side with this, and their side as well. So it's it looks like you two will find each other, which is great, but there is a delay. So most likely frustrated. This person could be experiencing a lot of frustration at the moment. Like a real sense of waiting and wondering, possibly a little bit of anxiety. With this card here, this is sort of doubts, overthinking, just fears that they may not be able to find what they're after, feeling a bit disempowered at the moment, your person is. So let's get some clarity on what's going on for them. Pull a couple of oracle cards for them. All right, so we have the timeline card. So your person has shifted their course. They were going in one direction and have changed their direction completely. It's almost like at a right angle, and they've really shifted the direction, and I can really feel that they're going to have a sense of growth and personal development. They're really going to expand themselves. I feel like that's personally. For some of you though, I can see that your person has now corrected some behavior that they weren't happy with, and it could just be that they were not quite so aware of their actions and the effects it was having on others. But that change has definitely is going to bring in prosperity. So with health, finances, and or career, I should say, and relationships. So it's only a good thing. However, they are on a detour at the moment. So this is indicating again that you may not actually know this person yet. Right, okay, so we've got the Between Worlds card. So this is where your person is definitely in a transition. So they've come through some kind of dark gloominess, and that could be emotional, it could be that they've had a bit of financial loss, or something didn't quite go as planned, and they are really looking toward the life that they want. Trying to bring that in. So they're really nutting out what they want in life and getting rid of what they don't want in their life. And it's a big transition. So that goes hand in hand with the personal growth card. Yeah, I feel like friendships may be changing as well for your person, really cleaning up their life. I feel like they almost felt trapped. So this could have been a previous relationship, an unfulfilling previous relationship that they're coming out of. And they're really healing and growing at the same time. Such a solid person to be able to do that at the same time. Really got a lot of strength, your person has. I feel like in a past life, like I'm just getting that nobility vibes here. Like definitely has been in charge of people and has great responsibility with that and work ethic. A really, really nice soul energy I can feel coming through here for you guys, group number 1. Right, challenging times. Okay, so your person is going through some challenging times at the moment. This feels like quarreling or arguing, and I'm wondering if your person has been instigating arguments and conflicts of interest at work, niggly arguments with friendships. She seems quite upset or unbalanced. I think it's because I'm feeling it's because they're longing for this in their life. They're longing for you, group number 1. So whether it's conscious or subconscious still at this stage, your person is going through some self-reflection here and just wondering and asking themselves, like, what is it? Why am I so grumpy all the time? Why can't I be happy? What do I need to cut out of my life? What am I trying to bring in? Where's my partner in crime? You know, where is that person that I'm going to spend my life with? Yes, this person is doing this part of the journey on their own. And I think when the union happens between the two of you, it will not just be a great relief, but it'll be just so much happiness, like complete satisfaction, contentment, commitment, totally fulfilling in love. Let's just see. Oh, we got, stillness. All right, so your person is going through a time of stillness, really going within and getting to know themselves on a much deeper level, growing into that, and really they are accepting who they are, acknowledging their strengths, and starting to really respect who they are as a person. And I feel like they are going to learn how to really like themselves through this process, because they've got a lot to offer. There are a lot of solid foundations this person will be bringing to the relationship. And a great capacity for empathy, which can be tricky for somebody who's come in with a swords mindset for this incarnation. But as I say, I'm really getting the feeling that you guys know each other, like from another realm, another time. And I really feel like that energy is actually pulling you guys together. All right, so this is the mirror guardian. So this beautiful angel here is looking at the mirror, and there's like a galaxy in the mirror there. So it does say, take time to reflect. And I really feel like this guardian is helping your person from another frequency, another level of awareness, to guide them towards you, to guide them to feel their power in themselves, to help lift them up while they're going through this process of learning and striving and growing, so that they can come to you and find you. All right, let's just see if we can get an advice card for you. So in the meantime, until you know this person, until this person comes to you and arrives in your life, I think some of you actually do already know this person. It might be somebody you work with. It could even be your boss. But there is a delay, so I'm not sure what that would be about for you guys. Like a separation of physical separation, maybe you're in a different office to them, or they're doing traveling, or you travel for some of you. Let's just see some advice for group number 1. Oops, there we go. I'm going to get this one and this one. All right. Comparison. Comparison is slowing you down. Move forward fearlessly in your own lane. You're going at the perfect pace for you. All right, so this feels like to me, guys, that you might be looking at others' relationships or friends that you have, or colleagues, and thinking, well, everybody else seems to be quite settled in their relationship, but I'm not. When's it going to happen to me? And this is just saying, look, your beautiful self, there is nothing to compare. The reason this hasn't happened for you yet is because your person is on a journey of self-fulfillment first, so they can arrive to you in a much more stable state. So just really spend this time. Once you guys are together, I can see that it's going to be quite, it's a real reunion and intoxicating and quite intense. So, spend some time looking after you. Hang out with your girlfriends, or if you're hanging out with friends or people from work, or want to spend time in the gym or the spa, or just outside walking with your dog, whatever it is, just focus on you, and just know that you're going at the perfect pace. There's nothing you can do about it. She is busy growing. Let's have a look here. So contemplation, take some time away from this situation to get clarity before making a decision or moving forward. There's no rush. So you've actually got 2 cards here saying there's no rush. All right, so if you have been worried, or if you do know this person, it's saying take some time away from the situation. So so you may need to do some centering for yourself as well, because we did get the stillness card, and it wouldn't be surprising if you both needed some time to really center yourselves first before you really get together. But I would say, just to remind you, that this is where you guys are headed. So this has been a great reading for you guys. If you have enjoyed this, or if this was helpful at all, I would really appreciate it if you would like to subscribe or hit like, but I totally don't need, I don't expect that of you at all. Thank you so much for coming. If you would like to come again, I'd love to see you again. Until next time, have a great day. Hi there, group number 2. Here is your reading for who is your soulmate. Let's see what we can find out. You guys have chosen the activation card with this gorgeous wolf. And this inverted triangle, some moon, reflective water. The lake looks very calm there. Beautiful rainbow going on here. Mountains in the tarot generally represent achievements. So this person could be quite ambitious. Likes to do things on their own, like the lone wolf here. Let's see what we can get, what information we can get about this person for you. I'll just pop your cards out and we'll see what we've got. So you have the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords there. And 7 of Swords. And the 4 of Swords. Okay. Alright, so your person could have been feeling quite trapped in what they have been doing. I'm starting to get an idea, but let's just get some clarification here. So there is your balance, harmony, true love card here. Very passionate person, quick thinking, fast moving. Okay. Right, so they could be juggling 2 things, or in 2 minds about something, or trying to combine 2 things here. Very spontaneous person. Alright, so this card here is also a card of water, so it represents water, the element of water. So we could be looking at a Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces here, group 2. But that activation is calling them to their highest path of consciousness. It is symbolic of, like this, the imagery here of the wolf is symbolic of loyalty and freedom. So they're definitely connected to their instincts here. So something has made them feel quite trapped, and they are a bit opposed to whatever this is. So this could be convention, and the reason I'm saying that is their Fool card here. It means somebody is looking at doing things their own way. They're very spontaneous, and it's sort of a non-conventional card. So rather than planning things step by step, this person goes out and just puts their heart and soul into things and goes and creates things. Very creative feeling I'm having coming through here. I can feel your person is actually chopping out people, things, habits, anyone who no longer brings harmony into their thoughts or their environment. They're doing a big cull at the moment, so they're obviously upset with the environment that they're in, or they're being called to a higher reality or a much better environment or a much better place or a better relationship even, it could be. I'm not getting the sense that they're actually with someone. I feel like this is like work or family or something that they feel trapped in is holding them back. I don't think this particular person would feel trapped easily. There's some kind of ascension going on here. So they may really like spending time out in nature. I'm getting that feeling, that stillness of the lake is really calling them, and they're just trying to sort of process what's going on here. So your Eight of Swords is like fruitless overthinking, like just too much overthinking everything, just feeling trapped and just not knowing how to get out of it. They could have some like concerns, like worry, anxiety about upsetting someone. I do again feel this is a responsibility or an expectation from family, or it could be a family business for some of you guys, for your people. Could be cultural even. This one here is self-esteem. So their self-esteem is being affected by this. Potentially your person is feeling a bit betrayed and is trying to think of a strategy how to get out of this. So I feel like this person is actually very considerate of other people's feelings and expectations, but they are just like a caged, not a cage, I would say more like a penned in Brumby that just wants to get out and move and be in the environment and go and explore and find themselves and find different ways of doing it. I think they're one of the shakers and movers of our time, where they've come in this incarnation to find different ways of doing things. And I feel like they're coming up against a bit of other mindsets, other expectations. So, and I can see that your person is either in the process now of taking a break, they're on holiday. You may meet this person while they're on holiday actually. Could be outdoors, could be camping, could be hiking, or it could be a retreat type situation. I don't think this person is beyond meditating. Like they really might be consciousness, breath work, that type of retreat or break they might be doing, spending some time by themselves, recuperating really, and just recentering and working out the best strategy how to get around this. The union between you and your person is one of balance, partnership, harmony, lots of happiness. This is a real happiness card and a strong connection card, which is just beautiful. Again, this is a water sign. So I'm going to say, almost for sure, this person is either Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, for you to keep your eye out for this person. Yeah, they actually do have a settled energy. I think they just have a lot of energy within themselves. So they've got a lot of drive is what I'm going to say. They have a lot of drive, but I don't feel they're scattered at all. I don't think they have trouble with their mindset either. Apart from this difficulty, this challenge that they're going through, I think they're a very settled person within themselves. They know who they are quite strongly, and that's just being activated more and more all the time. This card here is again about balance, and that could be what they're looking for in their relationship, and they will achieve with you some balance in their life, but also a change in their circumstances. This could be them moving away from this older construct, whatever it is that they're doing. It could be just a 9-to-5 job that they don't resonate with. Like they need to be free. They might want to be a vlogger, whatever. Do you know, like it's that kind of contrast that's going here. Yeah, definitely a change in circumstances is coming up. And I'm getting the feeling of like wandering. So I really do be interesting to see what this person is going to bring to your life, group number 2. Great energy though, super spontaneous. Lots of drive and will make things happen, like really fast decision maker. Let's pull some oracles and see what's going on. All right, so this person is pulling towards them happiness. They know what makes them happy. They're bringing more of that into their life. They bring happiness to others. This is such a light hop, skip, jump kind of energy. Very playful energy. Okay, what else have we got here? All right. Okay. So this is move beyond ancestral patterns. Now this could be just conventional thinking, or it could be family ties, as I was saying before. It doesn't have to be ancestral. It can be very much this life, this incarnation. Yeah, they're definitely moving against. It says moving beyond, and I guess they will get that sense once they have moved, but at the moment they're really struggling up against it. So I think this is cultural or family expectation that your person is struggling with. They're going to feel such a great sense of being happy. If you know this person already, please spend time outside. Go and take a break, move away from this, have a break from this difficult situation that your person's in at the moment, and help them find their happy place and get their spontaneity back if they're feeling quite sort of in need of a break from it. All right, so we have the sacral chakra here, and I am almost certain, I'm going to check this for you now. Just hang on a second. Okay, so yes, I was right. This element, this sacral chakra, is the water element again. So like I'm going to say one more time, Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces that you're looking at, your soulmate is almost certainly one of those 3 star signs. So that's a good way that you can work out who it is. This card, the energy of this card is really bringing in like their emotions, creativity, their desires, and like the union of 2 people. Like they're really trying to bring in joy and passion and love into their lives, and I really feel like that they've got such a magnetic manifestation kind of energy that they will actually bring it into their lives. And so if you are not currently in their life, they are going to draw you in. So you'll notice them. They're, like I say, super playful and quite energetic. So I don't think you're going to miss this person. They won't walk past you is what I mean. I mean, you're not going to miss an opportunity or yeah, it's not going to walk past you and you not know, put it that way. All right, let's see what your last card is here. Yeah, passion. There we go. So yeah, very passionate person. Your person is trying to bring more passion into their life, which is you. Yeah, you've got so many passion cards and water cards. This is a very consistent and concise little reading we have for you. Let's just grab one of these cards here, these gorgeous little cards with the little moons on them, done by our little local lady here on the Gold Coast. Let's just grab one of these as an oracle for a little bit of advice for you guys for waiting for your person to come in. So a little bit of advice from Spirit for you while you're waiting for your soulmate to arrive, or if you already know them, just a little bit of advice for you and your soulmate. Okay, so this says, let it out. Your feelings need to be felt, acknowledged and talked about with a trusted person or professional. A positive mindset isn't always achievable, and that's okay. So I'm wondering if some of this sword energy is your energy, group number 2. If you're feeling like you need to have a break, then perhaps the advice is to you as well to break away and have a rest. Go and recuperate, step away from the worries of what's happening at the moment and focus on yourself. Get some nurturing. You can speak to a professional person, definitely, so a psychologist or just your GP or somebody that you love and trust. So this positive mindset, it's true, it isn't always achievable, and that's okay. So sometimes we just have to go through these difficult times, because it's through the difficult times that we grow. And on the other side of our challenges is where our talents and our prosperity and everything else starts to flow. And sometimes we need to just go through those challenging times for that to happen, for it to open, so we can be open to it. This also could be talking about your person, your soulmate. So if you do know this person, if you already know your soulmate and they're going through a difficult time, then this advice is for them as well. So talking with a trusted person is so important, and it's okay not to be positive all the time. It's okay to have some time on your own and just sit in nature and feel the stillness of life, of the stillness of the environment, and let that rejuvenate you and your person. We'll leave on a happy note. And I'll just remind you that your union with this person, with your soulmate, does bring balance and harmony and equality and a beautiful connection. And there is a lot of attraction between you and your person. So I'll leave that there for today. I hope this reading was helpful for you. If you liked it, please hit the like button or subscribe. It makes a very big difference to my channel. Until we meet again, I wish you all the best. Hey there, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. Who is your soulmate? You guys have chosen the wisdom card. This card represents somebody who has accumulated a lot of wisdom, and that wisdom comes from multiple lifetimes. So they have an innate wisdom that is a little bit unexplainable. They can have an air about them, and you can kind of sense that they're a bit centered, or they're running their own race. It's that kind of feeling, and that comes from lifetimes of gathering experiences and learning what works and what doesn't work for them. Of course, we don't bring through all of that wisdom, and we can get a little bit messed up sometimes and a bit confused and a bit forgetful, but that's what this card is representing. So your person has some innate wisdom within them. So let's have a look. You've chosen the blue lace agate as well. So that is usually about loss and grieving, so recovering and healing from that energy. So we'll see how that plays out in your reading. Okay. All right, so right off the bat we have a Knight of Swords. I'll just pop that up there for you to have a look at. So this is a person who is energetic and strong and ready to take on the world. So he definitely has a strong energy. If you don't know this person already, you are not likely to miss him as he walks by. Good communicator with groups, confidence. Really a skillful thinker, very brave, logical. Very clever, like fearless energy too. So that's who we're looking at. What have we got to say? All right, so that's the Devil card, which is about repeating patterns that are not beneficial to us, either mentally or physically. So that could be like addictions, or it doesn't have to be alcohol or drugs. It could be it could just be like a sugar addiction, or just a bit obsessed with something that is not serving this person well. It could be thoughts, it could be materialism. All right, so this person has the 0, the Fool energy, which is the major arcana, so that doesn't mean they're foolish at all. Obviously, we have a very wise person here. I'm getting very spontaneous person, very very independent person I'm feeling here. non-conventional. So I think this person likes to think outside of the box and do things his own way, his, her way. Let's get some clarification. So super confident, loads of vitality, quite successful already, your person. Yeah, very clever thinker. So could be quite a, could have a career already set or on the path of building a career. It could be a career in law or something to do with speaking or planning, the council, being groups. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Definitely a good talker. So this one here is saying that that person is at the right time right now to take advantage of an opportunity that has turned up. It's really about prosperity rather than love. So your person is being faced with an opportunity that they may take. Yeah, so it's the right time to take action on something that they've been thinking about for a long time. It's not something that they haven't thought about. So definitely the beginning of something. Almost like pioneering, something original is coming through here. Let's see. All right, we've got the Devil card twice. All right, so this, let me just talk about this little card here because we have got it twice. This type of energy is one that we don't realize that we're trapped until we start to feel the symptoms of being unbalanced. So anything in excess is going to create a state of being unbalanced, either in your health or in your thoughts. Yeah, it's that kind of thing. It's that kind of energy. But we're only limited by what we believe is possible, right? So if you have a look at this card here, it's like these people are chained to this whatever that is there that this creature is sitting on. Now you can see that their hands are not bound and that they could easily just slip that off their heads and just walk away if they wanted to, right? This is a representation of temptation or something that you feel like you just can't say no to. And for some people it could be infidelity or yeah, it could be food-based or something that you're ingesting that is not good for you, or behavior patterns or mindset, a certain type of mindset, or like somebody who just needs to be like they're forever chasing the accolades, which creates a drive in them which may be a bit unbalanced and pull them off the course that they're meant to be on. The pentacle is upside down, meaning that everything that they have available to them and what they're meant to be receiving in life is all falling out. You know, it's all falling out the bottom. It's you're losing your opportunities here if you are doing self-sabotaging behavior or thoughts. Yeah, so it's come up twice. This person, your person, might just really enjoy like partying. This is a very confident talker. And that may be pulling them away from what they are trying to achieve or bringing them to a place of commitment with you, or they may have, yeah, that they are quite confident, and I can see something new coming in that they're very excited about, and I feel like that has something to do with your connection with them. Group number 3. Let's just get another oracle card and see. All right, so we do have coming together. That's good. All right, so this is a card of healing and commitment and love, that love energy. So I'm wondering if this person can get their thoughts right, they will be able to achieve what their dreams with you and heal. Through that process, they will heal and make better choices. It could be both of you as well, if it's coming up twice. So just this, I guess it's just a caution card to say, hey, you know what, you're just putting problems in your own way. Just chop it out and life will be easier, you know. It might not be as much fun, but ultimately it'll be easier and you'll achieve the things that you want in life. This is saying that you really do want to be together in an expansive way. And it looks like, you know, this could be success in business or in your careers and things, and you, like, your person's very clever, so I'm assuming you will be too. You've got a lot going for you guys, so just clean up whatever you know not to be serving you. That's the other thing of these cards, right, is that you know the people who are in these patterns of behavior know that it is like, it's the thief of their happiness. It's preventing them from achieving the life that they are trying to materialize for themselves. The person that they are trying to evolve into is being inhibited by these actions or thought processes. So it's a really empowering thing to know that you can actually stop that at any time. Might be difficult, but you can stop it. You're not actually chained there at all. Let's just move on to the next one. All right, so this is integrity. So usually what this means is to look inside yourself and make the right choices by yourself in alignment with your values and what type of life you're trying to achieve, what type of love you want to have, what type of friendships you want to have. So really, it's about right action and really doing what you know is in alignment with the person who you know yourself to be. Now, this is the opposite of logic and thinking. So it's not right action as the law says as much as what your heart says. So this is being guided by what your heart says so that you can basically sleep at night with your decisions. Now this is about your soulmate. So this is a challenge that potentially your soulmate is dealing with at the moment. The Knight of Swords can have, for some of you guys, a bit of a player energy, but it does look like, thankfully, they have wisdom on their side, and they do want a commitment. So I'm thinking some healing is going to happen here for some of you, and that will turn out successfully. But yes, integrity is being asked of your person at the moment. Okay, so this is the Fates card. So the Fates points us towards accepting what we can't change in someone, accepting what we can't change in ourselves, and then focusing on what we can. So if there is disruptive behavior here that is in your lives, both of you, one of you, whatever's going on here is something that you can change. That is something that you can change. But this is pointing towards things that you can't change. So something in someone's nature that is not changeable, and that'll be because it's not meant to be changed. So what's required here is acceptance. And it could be your soulmate that is trying to find that acceptance within themselves, and that could be the healing that is going to happen with them as well. All right, what else have we got here? The Air Guardian. Okay, so this is asking for a shift in perception, or perspective is what I was going to say. So this here is being asked to change the way they think so that they can change their whole reality. It also suggests that sometimes we think we see things a certain way, and that's not always the case of how it actually is. They might be being asked to change the way they see relationships, or how they see work opportunities, or how they see themselves enjoying their life. Like shifting away from what is not serving them and moving towards what is, so that they can bring through this success, which is guaranteed to them if they can actually change their thoughts. If they can change the way they think, then they will master their reality. They've got very big manifestor energy here, but at the moment there's something going on that is going to prevent them from being able to do that. So shifting of the way they think is really important, and they can get that by listening to podcasts or talking amongst friends or talking to a mentor or talking to friends or colleagues. Sometimes it's just actually connecting with other human beings who have had a similar experience, who can show us the way of how to get out of certain funks and behaviors and phases of our life that we're trying to get out of, so that we can achieve what we want to achieve. I think his integrity is very good, and I do believe this wisdom is going to really come through, because like I said, I got the feeling that it's like lifetimes. It's not one lifetime, it's not this lifetime. So they will really bring that through, and a very, very clever person. So I'm feeling really confident here, you guys, that this person will come through for you. But I just wanted to let you know that this is happening here. Let me just get an advice card for you now. Oops, jumped out straight away. Balance. Okay, so balance is the remedy for this card, believe it or not. So very synchronized. Take a closer look at where your energy is going. Prioritize and balance what is important to you. Right, so balance. Work hard, play hard. Eat well and rest well after you've played hard. And take a closer look at where the energy is going. So this is for you as well as your person, I would say. So yeah, definitely finding balance is big in this reading for you guys, and I really feel like you will achieve that. I'm feeling very optimistic for you guys, and I would love to hear how this works out for you. So if you already know your person, or if your person comes in to you after this reading, I would absolutely love to hear about it. If you would like to subscribe, if you find this helpful at all, hit the like button. That would be fabulous. Until we meet again, thank you so much for coming to me for your reading. All the best.